what's good, everybody, man? If you're watching live, then you watch live, and it is what it is. But right now, you're tuned into Fatherhood is Dope, the podcast. I'm your guy, Aaron McGee, man. And of course, today, you already see him on the live. I got a special guest who is a master barber. He is an entrepreneur. He's a CEO. He's a husband. And most importantly, and the reason why he's on this podcast right now is because he's an expecting father. Y'all show some love to my guy, Wade Menendez, a.k.a. Wade the Barber. What's good, Wade?
Hey, man, what's going on, man? Thanks for having me, bro.
Man,
I appreciate
of course.
For sure.
Of course, man. Hey, you know, Wade, I gotta be honest, man. You know, we live right now, and before I can do anything, man, it's on me, probably on you, but I want to address the elephant in the room because I'm streaming right now from Nashville, and I almost postponed the podcast because we got a protest going on right now in the city, and you know what's going on, man. So I just wanted to maybe pick your brain just real quick, man. Like, how's your mental health, your physical health? Is your business safe during this time? I know folks are protesting and some people are rioting all over the country. So what's the state of your business, man? How you feeling? How you holding up mentally?
Well, man, it's weird mentally. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. Like, I'm kind of all over the place with that because it's like I have mixed emotions, you know.
Yeah.
You know, some of I feel the pain of, you know, everybody that's protesting, but then at the same time I feel like, you know, I feel for our community, period. Just kind of like there's so much change that needs to happen in the world, period, you know, in our community and in the world. It's just so much, man. It really is so much. I can't even go into it too crazy today, but it is definitely, you know, I'm a man of faith, and it is definitely time to pray and take some action and be the change that we also want to see as well. And, you know, stop really talking about it and really put some work in our communities and do some things. But, you know, the protest is cool. It's just more so the looting thing. I just can't really all the way get with. I did have to go to I did have to go and check on my shop in Atlanta the last few days because I was nervous that, you know, some things got messed up over there, but thank God everything was good. You know what I mean? But, you know, businesses has been affected by this whole thing. I mean, I know the world period is being affected. I mean, it's something that, you know, the injustice, and it is real. I mean, prejudice and racism is out here, you know, and I just think that what's happening, I feel like I just don't want us to play into. There's also some things I feel like. Even voting yesterday, I'm not sure if you guys voted. I mean, not yesterday. Tuesday was the day to vote. The way that all this stuff is.
No, we don't vote until August in Tennessee, but yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So the way a lot of this stuff happened too, I feel like it was also a distraction because, you know, a lot of us didn't vote, and a lot of us don't even know that it's important to vote in this time right now. You know what I mean? Like, because it ain't always the presidential situation. We got to vote for, you know, the other offices and the other things. Those are people that's really making the rules and making the policies. You know what I mean? And I think it was also a distraction for us to get off focus. And also, we as a people, I don't think we push enough awareness to voting now. A lot of us, we put a lot of it on our presidential. But the other offices, the other things, man, we don't really put a lot of emphasis on that or whatever. So we just got a lot of change, man, that just needs to take place, bro. And it's a lot of unknowns, man. It's crazy how even Corona, you ain't really hearing about Corona right now either. You know, the other week it was crazy. That's all was on the news, you know. So I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah. Hey, man, you know, real talk. I know it's actually a lot to unpack, and you went from Atlanta to, you know, local politics to the presidential election to COVID-19, Corona.
It's so much. It's too much.
It really is, man, and we're all processing it. So just for the record, like your business in Atlanta is straight. Your business in the Baltimore DMV area is straight too,
DV,
right?
is fine. Yeah, thank God. Everything is. I actually was in there working today at one of the locations in Maryland, so it's fine. Of course, business is being impacted even before this the riots and all that stuff. But a lot of people just they ain't really just they're not out. So um, we're just trying to find the new norm and just kind of adjust to what's happening, man. It's
Yeah.
definitely weird.
Yeah, man. Well, I know I mean we got some other stuff to get to clearly, but man, it's kind of hard because all of this has been thrusted upon us, and so we're dealing with it in real time. We're streaming live on YouTube, so we gotta touch on it, and maybe in this conversation it may come back up again, man. But if you're just joining us, man, then my guest today is Wade Menendez, aka Wade the Barber. Wade is known all around this country, maybe even around the world, man. I'm gonna gas you up. So even around the world, as a hair unit specialist, as a master barber, and so many other titles that I actually have them all written down, Wade. But I didn't want to offend you, and I didn't want to, have you feeling some type of way with reading like at least I clocked about 19 titles on you, bro.
19.
19.
Ah,
Because
God.
let me tell you why I clocked 19 titles on you, because I gave you a few extra myself. So I gave you interior designer.
Oh, okay.
I even gave you fashionista, and I looked it up to make sure that this was the proper term. But
Okay.
it's someone who pays special attention to clothing. Hey,
Oh my
hey,
God.
Wade, let's talk about the suit game, bro, because the suit game be sick, Wade. And you do it and you make it look so easy. So just let me into the Wade the Barber fashion world, man.
Bro, listen, I pick stuff up wherever I can find it, bro. Honestly, but with the suits, I do have a few tailors that I do work with to get some stuff done. I've ordered stuff from overseas as well. But yeah, man, I get inspired. I watch a lot of stuff on Gram and different pages that I just get some inspiration from, and then I just kind of just be like, okay, listen, I want you to do the same exact suit, but I want you to change the buttons. Give me these buttons, put the gold buttons on the suit or something, switch it up a little bit. But yeah, man, I think I kind of got that the whole clothing stuff. Like, I mean, I hate to say it, but my mom, bro, like she got 5 closets in the house. She stayed decked. My mother don't know how to dress down. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. So it kind of rubbed off on all of us.
Yeah.
My brother, my other brother, my sister. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like we couldn't come out the house looking no type of way. So I don't know. I don't know, man. I just try to just make sure. And then of course now being a brand, wardrobe and clothing, man, is very important. I mean, people judge you by how you look, your appearance and how you put together. So you kind of gotta it's either to another level now, me being more in the public eye and in the forefront and stuff like that or whatever. So you know what I mean? That's it.
I saw a picture of moms on your IG page, man, and she was just dripping, just dripping, just sick, man.
Yeah.
Like,
You can't tell me nothing, bro.
your mom's name, bro?
Cheryl.
Yeah, it said it was Cheryl's kids, and y'all was dripping behind her.
Oh man, y'all
was dripping behind her.
She don't play with the people, but even with her, she got into fashion and stuff. It came from a different place though, but she only had 2 dresses when she was young. So it was a thing. It's therapeutic for her, and also she talks about how it was a problem for her. Like that's an addiction. She just buy clothes all the time. I ain't that bad though, man. I don't be out here shopping like that. Nah.
Wait, hold on, pause. I'm about to check you.
I'm not.
You're not that bad, bro. I saw your closet, the extra closet outside of the master bedroom closet. So make it make sense.
Hey, bro, it's on the extra closet, bro. It's on the extra closet. That's the t-shirts. It's the t-shirts, but these is years of accumulation.
Okay.
I do give clothes away though, but my problem is I'll go shopping and go buy a bunch of stuff because I know I'm not gonna be able to get out anytime soon. And then, what I used to do was buy a bunch of stuff and have the tag still on it. But I promised myself I would stop doing that. Only buy when I need it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of stuff would just accumulate, and then I still wouldn't wear it or be out of season, and I'd be like, all right, I'm not. I give it away.
I feel it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Wade. So you've done some work, man. You got into a career that has literally taken you around the world and made you a household name. And although I said you have many titles, but the one that the majority of us know you by is Wade the Barber. You're a master barber, and you specialize in men's hair units. So I want you to do two things for me, man. Definitely, because every platform you go on, it's a new opportunity to educate us on the men's hair unit. And then I got something. I'm gonna drop something else after you kind of put us on game about this whole being a pioneer, as a matter of fact, of the hair unit.
Right. Well, I mean, I got into doing the hair units about 5 years ago, over 5 years ago. I tell this story all the time. There's a young lady at the shop. Her name was Brittany. She was adding dreads. Like, people were losing their dreads, they would fall out, and she would add hair to make their dreads full again and give them their dreads back. So she pulls out this hair, and I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Where did you even get that from? Because I didn't even know they sold this hair. I mean, all I've seen was the Brazilian, the long silky weave and the tracks and stuff like that. So she pulled it out, and I was like, man, I got to do this for guys. It's got to be a way that we can do this for guys. So I had a client there. He got my boy. He ball, and he's a clown though. He's hilarious. He's actually a comedian. But we was like, bro, we're gonna put this hair on you and make you a hot top fade. But there's no way we could it would stick. I just sat it on there. I shaped it up and sprayed it down with the enhancements and everything. It was dope. But if you was gonna take your hand and you can knock the whole thing off or whatever. So I was like, how are we going to get this to stick? And me and Brittany put our heads together. She told me, she's like, well, maybe you could do a sew in on somebody that actually already has hair. Sew it in or whatever. There's a way, technique with that. And from there, bro, it just blew up. Honestly, I've taken a few classes from a few hairstylists. And from there, I got into it for fun, and I knew it was a need for it. I mean, of course, I seen toupees and older people with toupees and all that stuff or whatever, but I didn't know that it would turn out how it has turned out. It's actually changed my life, honestly. So
yeah, man, that's obvious. I mean, I've seen you on HBO. Was it The Vice?
Yeah,
Circle, The Real. ESPN, Black Enterprise. I mean, the list goes on and on. And so, I mean,
it's a blessing. It's been a blessing. Just the platforms that it has reached, and more to come. I got a few things coming out soon as well, man. And just like,
do tell.
Well, I can't really talk about it right now. And I did some stuff, but even with the pandemic and everything, it's kind of delayed a few things. I did a few interviews with like Good Morning America, different other platforms. But I have some. I'm supposed to be on the show on VH1. Tamar Braxton. I forgot the name of the show. God, Lord help me.
Hey, you're not just gonna skip over GMA like that, man.
And I mean, it was an interview.
Just GMA, just nothing major, just Robin, nothing too major.
No, man. So it was like one of their digital. It was like a digital platform type situation, but they have still not aired it because of the COVID and all the stuff that's happening. Because they have to be sensitive with the time and what's happening or whatever. But yeah, there's a few things coming out. We working on some things. God has been good, man. And I'm just grateful for the opportunity just to even educate and see how things have progressed from when I first started. The units were it was like a taboo thing. It was something that a lot of people wasn't doing. They was like, no, I'm not getting that. That's gay. I'm not doing that. That's black. They were still amazed, but they were still like, no, I'm not doing that. But now seeing that the people, some of the same people that said they wouldn't do it, now they're doing it, And I think, I know because of the exposure that I've got, putting it in front of people, anything you put in front of people more, it kind of becomes a norm. You know what I mean? So it's not as taboo or like far fetched. Oh, I'm not doing that. But yeah, so it's a blessing, bro. It's a blessing.
Yeah, no, that's real. Hey, real talk. I mean, you actually chopped me up in DC for the Dove commercial.
Yeah.
And, funny story. for y'all watching, man. So I'm sitting in a chair. I'm doing a commercial for Dove with my daughter. They like, we got a barber. We're gonna get your beard right. We're gonna get you a fresh shave. First of all, I shaved in the hotel room before I came down. I thought I did a good job.
Thought you was good. You
I
was
thought I
actually
was
decent.
good. But I knew I wasn't good when you spent another like 8 to 10 minutes just on my head alone, on this bald head. And then the beard grooming was just spectacular. So I get through the commercial and everything. I'm done shooting. I'm walking out. And somebody was like, that was Wade the barber. And bro, real talk, I about flipped my lid. I came back in the room like, yo, Wade, what's good, man? I've been watching all your YouTube videos.
God,
still in the game, man.
That's
so,
man.
Hey, Wade, what's so interesting is, man, me, you talk about normalizing the whole hair unit, man. I was watching the videos, and I think me, my brother, we kind of fit into that category of, no, I'm not going to do this. It's cool. It looks real. It looks amazing. But, the taboo or any potential stigma around it, it's, men, we still tiptoeing in the nail salon to get pedicures and manicures. You know what I mean? So now you talk about another element.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so, but real talk, bro, I have considered. I'm like, man, I would appreciate the hairline back.
It's whenever you're ready, I'm here, bro. We can make it happen.
Hey,
no pressure, no pressure.
Hey, you said that last time, but I told, just like I told you last time, I got to get my bag up before I do that, though.
Oh man, come on.
Hey, because wait, I'm gonna want a 3 to 6 month piece. I don't want a little 2-week piece.
I got you.
All right, we got to make that work, man. Hey, yo, so man, what's so interesting, man? First of all, I'm proud of you, bro, for really taking your platform and just blowing it up, like making so many more moves. I told you I clocked you at around 19 to 22 titles already. Yeah. But one of the titles that I didn't even mention at the top of this interview is the title of being an author, man. So we got the 12 keys to success. Did I hit that right?
Yes, sir. The success factor.
Success factor, 12 keys to help you win your life. All right, so listen to this, Wade. I read your book, and I'm at this point, I'm reading it for, I need to do my research on my people, right?
I get it.
Wade, I'm struggling through the book because I went from research mode to like this self-help mode, like, let me get myself together. Let me tell you, Wade, I stopped reading your book, and I text 5 of my friends, and I asked them, hey, send me a message back on, my 3 strengths and my 3 weaknesses, because at this point, man, the information in the book is so valid, so poignant that I can't help but to implement it. So let's talk about the book, man. Let's put the book on the table. How did you arrive to this point? Why did you write the book?
I wrote the book because I kept talking to individual people, and everybody was asking me. This was around the time when I was starting to blow up, and a lot of people was asking me, hey man, how did you get successful? First of all, how to become successful, and how did you personally become successful in your business and stuff? And honestly, man, it wasn't like a 2-step plan that, you got to just do this and then do that, and then you'll be successful. I was just starting to think and reflect, and I'm like, man, I became successful for a multitude of reasons. Like, I feel like first of all, I've been through a lot of stuff in life. I went through a divorce. I went through my dad dying, and all in the 6-month time frame. And I went through depression, bro. I had to go see a therapist. And a lot of people didn't know that because they see me still working, still doing my thing, running my shops and stuff like that. But I was broken, bro, and I was really hurt, and I lost a lot of friends. I went through and developed like abandonment issues. I developed trust issues. I developed a lot of different things. And so I know I needed to write the book because a lot of people will see success and they think that it's because of money or it comes, yes, your skill and you may acquire a lot of things, but there's a lot of people that have the success or have wealth, but they're miserable. Or they're hurting. They don't. Their personality and their character is not in place. And so that's even when you see a lot of people that are they're here today and then they're gone. You know what I'm saying? Later, at the end of the day, a lot of people didn't handle the success the correct way. So with that being said, I was like, well, we're gonna write this book and we're gonna talk about character. We're gonna talk about having, first of all, finding your purpose. A lot of people don't even really know what their purpose in life is. And so finding that, having a vision for your life, getting your emotional issues in check and dealing with you. And it's okay as a man to cry. It's okay to go see a therapist. Even in our community, man, it was like another taboo thing or another thing that a lot of brothers don't do. They don't want to open up to nobody. We're very secretive people. We hold everything in. You may tell a few of your boys, if that, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of times, you know, it was like, oh, men don't cry. Men don't share their emotions. And definitely don't go see no therapist. We don't need that. That was something that we titled as something Caucasian people do. And so, you know, I was like, nah, we're gonna break all that. I'm going to see it, and it definitely did help me out. So we're dealing with, you know, the emotional, you know, talking about spirituality. Because I know I would not be anywhere if it wasn't for God. I'm a man of faith now. Everybody has their own pattern, their own thing of what they believe in and what they cling to. That's what I do, bro. Like, I know God brought me out of a lot of things, and the reason I'm here is to help people, and He has me in this position to be a blessing. You know what I'm saying? It's not about me at all. You know what I mean? Like, and I believe that's why He's let me acquire what I've acquired, because it's not really about me. So, yeah.
Hey, Wade. Hey.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, somebody's life just got changed, bro. Hands down. Man. I'm gassing you, but I'm dead serious at the same time, bro, because just real talk, in the climate with everything that's going on, man, you represent everything good about Black men, even in your flaws and even in all of your complexities, man. So I just want to just shout you out, man, and to really encourage you as you are encouraging other brothers like myself, man, just to kind of push through all that.
Yeah.
The book is super dynamic. You talk about the, you know, going through all of this, whether it's the therapy piece, losing your father, going through the divorce, still managing your businesses, and really honestly being on the rise in the midst of all this, man.
Sure.
One of the people that you basically use as a case study of sorts in your book is auntie to some, grandma to some, queen mother to some, but I call her auntie. So Oprah, man, you use Oprah, who is a Tennessee State University alum. Shout out to TSU, my alma mater.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, but you use Oprah as a case study, man, to really talk about. Well, matter of fact, let me chill. Let me let you talk about why you use Oprah as a case study.
No, well, see, first of all, Oprah is like, okay, who's on more on top of their stuff than Oprah? You know what I'm saying? And I can't really name too many people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, as far as Black people, you know what I'm saying? As far as Black people, and I mean, like, she's a mogul, man. She's dope, but she also been through a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? She actually used to live out here in Baltimore and everything. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely wanted to use her because she's dope, and she's a great example of what going through life and having some downfalls and all that stuff, what that represents, honestly. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, why not use her?
Yeah, but then there's so shout out to Oprah. We all love Oprah, man. I mean, she's the mogul, you know, one of the original the pioneers. So it's not just cliche go to her, it's because she's still doing it right, still reinventing herself, man. But I want to talk about the godmother of hip hop and R&B that really put you on, man. So you was chopping up at the barber school at one point, chopped up somebody ran into somebody, and then somebody put you on. So I need you to fill us in on fill my viewers in on some of those somebodies, man, because you know where it's going.
I was talking about my boy Elliot, actually. So he's the one that I tried the unit on at first. That's that guy. So Elliot was coming to be in barber school. I'm still in barber school, man, and I'm, you know, anybody that know what barber school is, it's actually like a barbershop, and you just practicing for real. So I already knew I was cutting my hair since I was 12, so I already knew how to do regulars and Beijings. I don't know if y'all know what Beijings is, with the hair color and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So I was doing enhancements before I even started barber school. I went to barber school to learn how to fade. You know, I just needed to fine tune that, and also to get my hours to. You know, you can't be a master barber unless you have those credentials and you know, went to school or had some kind of apprenticeship anyway. So I did that for that. Anyway, so Elliot got the cut. He went somewhere and Little Mo saw his hair. So from there, he put me on, and she started coming to me in barber school. So first of all, this is my first celebrity I ever cut. I'm just like, first of all, I'm still in barber school, so I'm like, man, people, she pull up and it's everybody like, yo, is that Lil Mo? That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm starstruck low key. I'm like nervous. I'm trying to make sure because what I started doing was cutting her hair. She had a short haircut, so basically I was just tapering it back and just adding designs to what she had going on. And then I was cutting her husband at the time and our background singers and dancers and stuff like that. But from there, man, she introduced me to Baby and Lil Wayne because that's when she was signed to Cash Money. I traveled with her. I met Diddy, T.I., met like mad people through her. So she was a blessing, man. Honestly, I talk about her because, you know, with her being the first celebrity, but she also was influential in just helping me brand or like giving me just introduce me to another mindset in a sense. You know what I mean? Because from being the local barber, because my thing, I just wanted to cut. I wasn't trying to be no celebrity barber. I wasn't trying to be out here, traveling the world and stuff like that. First of all, I'd never seen that. I never seen a barber that traveled, especially this back in 2003, 2004. So I never seen a barber that was like, like out there doing that. I see the hair show barbers that, that's in the magazine, the book, the little that you go to the barbershop. But being with her, she was like, no, you're not gonna be no regular barber, bro. You know what I'm saying? You going, first of all, at her let outs, I got flyers. I got professional flyer, like club flyers. And I'm passing out at the let out. You know what I mean? I got a website. One of her background singers did my website for me and doing different things. It just kind of introduced me to another way of marketing and branding that I never would have thought about. But she also got me used to a certain lifestyle. So she would go out of town and I'm borrowing her G-Wagon. You know what I'm saying? I'm driving her G-Wagon or traveling with them and we staying here, we going here, going to this party, meeting these people. So it's kind of like once that season was kind of done, I couldn't go back to being regular. You know what I mean? So it was just like she opened me up to another mindset of living and also my brand, just branding and marketing yourself. You know what I'm saying?
So basically, first of all, Mo was on some big sis type stuff, right?
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
You still rocking Mo today, man?
Heck yeah, man. That's the homie right there, bro.
That's the homie. We know it. That's the godmother of hip hop and R&B, man.
Yeah. Nah, it's always love. You know what I'm saying? We don't hang with each other as much, but whenever we see each other, the kids that come to the shop and get a haircut down there. If I'm in the same city as her, we'll link wherever she doing a performance. I just pull up on them. You know what I'm saying? It's all love, man. That's fine.
Yeah. That's love, man. Hey, well, but for anything else, man, if you listen, first of all, you tapped into Fatherhood is Dope podcast with my guy Wade Menendez, aka Wade the Barber. And if you want to hear more about his dynamic relationship with Lil Mo, the godmother of hip hop and R&B, if you want to see and figure out his case study around Oprah, man, then make sure you check out his book. I'm going back up to hit that book title, Wade, The Success Factor: 12 Keys to Help You Win in Life. And for those of y'all who like to check stuff out on audio, you can get it on Audible too, and it's available on Amazon.
Yes, sir. I did that because like a lot of people was like, nah, you got a book, but I don't read paper books. Get the Audible. And I was like, man, it took me a little time to get it down and to make it happen, but I'm glad I did that though, because I know I like to listen on the go as well too. So
yeah, and I gave you a high rating. Real talk. I listened to. I'm like an Audible. Whatever the status is on Audible, like the highest one. That's like the guru, like the sensei of Audible. That's me, bro. I clocked thousands of hours in on Audible at this point. I've been going strong since like 2012. So I just want to say that real talk, man. The book is an easy listen. Like the guy who's narrating it, man, it's easy, it's butter. So I gave it 5 stars for sure. And most importantly, because content is king, bro, your content is killing.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
For sure, man. Hey, let's transition here just a little bit, man, because it's funny, man, when you announced that your wife was pregnant, that y'all was having a baby on the way. I wrote in the comments, I said, hey, your first interview need to be right here on Fatherhood is Dope.
Facts.
Now, real talk, I thought it was going to be after the baby got here. I was going to give you a couple of months, to get kind of settled in. But I'm like, yo,
Yeah,
let's get this perspective. Let's get the planning part, man. So talk to me a little bit, man. Your daughter, she'll be here in a few weeks now. Like,
yeah.
you got a nursery. It's the nursery done. It's the bags packed. Like, you got a food train plan. Who driving you out to the hospital? You having a
So,
natural birth? What's good?
so no, the nursery is about 80% done.
I expect more from you, man.
No, listen, bro. We're in a pandemic, okay?
Okay.
I need y'all to understand this ain't
Right.
regular life. If we were not in a pandemic, everything would have been done.
Yeah.
Stores are not open, so we just ordering a bunch of stuff off the line. We send out well to did I lose you? Okay. All right.
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. So we sent out registry to friends and family or whatever. So people just been buying stuff. It's trickling in, whatever. So my thing was like I didn't want to OD on buying a bunch of stuff and then everybody buy the same thing. So I can stuff, whatever. But it's 80%. Trust me, by the next 2 weeks, it's all gonna be done. All right.
Hey,
Bag is not. Go ahead.
you know why I'm gonna chill on you when you say 80%? Because, bro, I know how you move, and that 80% is probably already so plush. It's probably like a penthouse baby nursery. So the 80%, the last 20% is like we got to get the mink up on the walls right here. And we got to do the light design on this wall. So wait,
Listen,
I'm talking to you, bro. I already know how you move. So basically, the bed is there, the changing table is there, the closet is probably full of clothes, and you got diapers for up to 6 months. I already know how this work.
it is already, you know what I mean?
I already know how this work, man.
Yeah,
let me know when that mink get in though.
Yo, listen, bro. I'm trying not to OD though. You know what I'm saying? I think
Yeah.
I just want her to get here. All that other stuff, man. We got like a rose gold high chair. I think that's what you call it.
Plush.
Yo, but that joint lit though. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. That joint lit. I'm like, God.
Wait. I already know, bro. I'm telling you. I already know.
Yeah.
Hey, side note, I just wanted to tell you in real time, man, that the light wall that you got going on in the house.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you. If y'all don't know, man, maybe when I put this video back up, I'm gonna put a link up in here so y'all can check out, or just go to Wade Menendez, Google him, YouTube him, man, and it'll come up. So Wade gives us a tour of his house. That's why I call him an interior designer, because he did a lot of the work himself, man. Got attention to detail in his plush, bro. So shout out to you.
I'm an artist, man. You know, this is what we do.
100%, man. Hey, Wade, we talk about your daughter, expected to be here anytime, man. You guys probably, I think you crossed that threshold where the baby could technically come anytime. But man, as far as just like fatherhood and as you prepare to be a father, I'm curious to know. I know you lost your dad in 2014, and with as you're transitioning to become a father, like how do you reflect on his impact in your life and even his absence? Like, how does that play in your mind in terms of what it would look like for you to be a dad?
Well, man, first of all, I miss my dad tremendously, bro, and it kind of breaks my heart that he's not even here to be able to see my first child be born. But I trust God, and we got to move forward. But my father taught me my work ethic. He taught me, how to provide for my family, and just it was a kind dude. Like I feel like I resemble, especially a lot of people that meet both of us, or that have met both of us. Like my father was like a humble, like just good dude. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I got a lot of his characteristics. But one thing I know that I will implement with my daughter, everybody's she's gonna be so spoiled. She's gonna be blessed. She's gonna have whatever she wants. But understanding the work ethic part, that's one thing I did learn. Like, I'm not raising no spoiled brats. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I will get you. You want a Little Miss Muffet? Cool. But you're gonna have to do something for Little Miss Muffet. You're gonna clean them, put them toys back. You're gonna clean up something. Because you train them, like it's just like, so if I keep giving her everything she asked for and not have her do something in return, I don't teach her the way of life. The way of life, in order to get in order to get something, you have to do something. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to teach you to be lazy or just to be expecting or be entitled and think that everybody's supposed to just do for you. You know what I'm saying? So you have to understand the key is, no, you work for what you want. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not going to say that I'm not going to stick to that, but I know that I will, though. Now, I'm going to tell you this, the first probably 2 years, it's probably going to be a little, it's probably.
Hey, Wade, my little baby, she 3.
Yeah.
And when they start showing you that they get you, that they know you, and that you they favorite dad, it's a wrap. So listen, I know you. I'm all in your business, Wade. I know you on your 3rd Range Rover right now. Trust and believe. Hey, Wade, I'm putting you all the way out. I'm putting you all the way out, bro. So I know you're on your 3rd Range Rover right now, but check this out. I'm telling you, by the time she turns 2, you're gonna have a mini Range Rover sitting in the driveway talking about. You're gonna be like that. I want to get you on my level.
Hey man, we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it. Listen, this is my first time. I have a stepdaughter right now, but really my first time, starting from scratch and making some things happen. So, it's gonna be a little trial and error there. Trial and error, but no, I think she will have whatever she wants. But with that, I have to teach her. I know because I cannot stand spoiled brat kids, bro. Like I can't do. I don't condone that. So I know you'll have some stuff, but I'm gonna teach you. You're gonna have to work and do some things for that. So that's all I gotta say.
Nah, hey, so man, I'm looking at the time, and this is like just about that point where I started to land the plane. You can take your phone off airplane mode, call your ride, let them know that we about to taxi in. And before we do that, man, I got like a couple of quick, just little cheesy questions for you, man, because I know you get around. Bro, be all over the place, y'all. Trust me. Just check out his Instagram. Man. Is it just Wade the Barber?
Yeah, Wade the Barber, yes, sir.
Barber, check him out on Instagram, man.
Travel, man. I love to travel.
Love to travel. All right. So since you love to travel, man, what's your favorite country to visit?
I just really posted that joint. I would love to go back to Greece, bro.
Easy. Yeah. What outfit did you wear in Greece? That's how I know where you were based on what you wore. What you have on in Greece?
I don't know, bro. I was there for maybe 4 days. I went from Greece to then we went to like Paris. We was in different places. You know what I mean? Yeah. But Mykonos and Santorini though. Santorini for real, bro. Like, yeah, I definitely want to go back. It's so beautiful, and just seeing the white buildings and the uniformity of it, and just the vibe. Like it's dope, bro. It's dope.
It's love. So, what's your favorite U.S. city to visit, man? I know it's probably,
U.S. city is probably L.A.
L.A. Why L.A.?
I actually was gonna move out to L.A. at one point, man. I love the vibe there. It's always dope weather. Mostly every time I go, and it's something about the vibe. Other than that, I would say Ducks. Dang, I don't know, but I'll say LA. LA is probably one of the top. Now, all right. So this is. I have different cities for different things. I feel like.
Let's go. Talk to me.
Say for instance, like LA is like a vibe. Like if I want to go chill, you can do most of the things. You go to the beach, you can go climb stuff, you can go to the mountains if you want to anyway. But then you have I went to Antelope Canyons in Arizona, in Page, Arizona.
Yeah.
I never knew that even existed until right before I decided to go. It's beautiful, bro. I didn't even know that stuff was in America. I thought you got to go out in the country for that. Like just the mountains and the scenery, man. Like the caves, and then how the light just shines inside the cave, and
Yes.
the pink. It's just, I mean, it's crazy. It was dope, and I love aesthetics. I love scenery. Like, you know, I love to be places and just I breathe that in. You know what I mean? It's just like, I don't know. It's something for me, man.
You haven't been to Sedona before, have you?
Sedona is close to that, I believe. Sedona is.
It is.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, I haven't been, but that's honestly, I've researched. Somebody told me to go to Sedona, and then I found out about Page, and that's when I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go to the Antelope Canyons and all that, and the Horseshoe Bend.
It's a vibe. Hey, Wade, so tell me your top 3 favorite artists from any genre, man. Something in my spirit telling me you about to leave with like Fred Hammond or Kirk Franklin for some reason.
It's gonna be probably gospel, but I ain't hit you with them though. Jason Nelson is probably one of my top.
I rock with Jason.
And then you got, I mean, everybody. I mean, I love Ken Burrell too.
Yeah.
He hit you with a little. Let's go R&B. So not because he's my boy, but he's just dope. Y'all probably know his name is Kenyon Dixon. That's one of my homies. But him and Alex Isley, probably one of the most dope R&B artists that I know.
You know Kenyon Dixon?
Alex Isley.
Oh, you know. So I got my guy here producing. He said he messed with Alex Isley.
All right, so Alex and Kenyon have a baby together. They used to be together, but yes.
Oh, sweet.
They do have some music together as well. So research both.
Okay. I'm gonna check both of them out. So I appreciate you putting me on. I rock with Kim Burrell, and then you said Jason Nelson.
Yeah.
I thought you was gonna throw Jonathan McReynolds in the mix somewhere. I didn't know. You know.
Jonathan, my boy too. Jonathan's my boy, but I'm more vocalist.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jonathan, he can really sing. That's my man. But just something about Jason. Maybe because I've been rocking with Jason before Jonathan. Jason's from Baltimore, and since I was younger, Jason been.
Yeah. So does Kim just sing you under the table though?
Yeah, bro. Like she do stuff that you a lot of times you can, because I'm a musician myself. I can kind of figure out where they're gonna go, but she'll switch that joint up, and you don't know what she about to sing. You don't know what she about to do. You know what I'm saying? I like she's very spontaneous with it. Like, you know, yeah, she's a real artist, man. Sure.
Yeah, you know my favorite. I'm about to switch it up, but my favorite thing about one of my favorite stories, you know, it's all public, man. It's all out there. But you know, Whitney Houston was a huge fan of Kim Burrell and her voice, man. You know, they was like sisters. So that's saying a whole lot when you got the voice, recognizing the voice, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, so Wade, what's your favorite celebrities you chopped up? I got to take one of them off the table because this everybody's favorite. This is the nation's uncle. So I know you chopped up Uncle Charlie, bro.
Oh yeah. Uncle Charlie for sure. So
we got Uncle Charlie before. So we taking Charlie Wilson off the table. What's your favorite celebrity?
What if that was one of my favorites?
No, because it should be your favorite. That's my point. So that's like the obvious. That's like taking depending on how you play spades, that's like taking the ace of diamonds and the ace of heart just out the deck. We already know. Let's just remove it.
I guess. I mean, because I could have had a bad experience with him, though. You know what I'm saying? There's some dope people that you have bad experiences with. Like with Chris Tucker, right? I cut his hair, and my experience cutting his hair wasn't the best. You know what I'm saying? And
let's talk about it. What happened with Chris Tucker?
No, he was just being. I know he was probably going through something at the time. But I cut him, and then I get this mustache, and he's like making a big deal about like how don't just trying to warn me not to put my finger on his lip when I'm shaping his mustache up. You know what I'm saying? It was just weird. And then I asked him, "Can I take a picture of his cut?" Because that was kind of the beginning of my career in a sense.
Yeah.
He was like, "Nah, man, I ain't doing no pictures." He was just kind of nah. But so let's go. All right, so Uncle Charlie's on that list, but also Trey Byers from Empire.
Yeah.
Probably one of the coolest dudes I ever worked with.
That's one of the Lions. That's not Jamal. That's not Hakeem.
The oldest son.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
That's Jamal Lyons.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's Jamal. You got Jamal, Hakeem, and the other one.
Yeah,
Somebody
the
gonna
oldest
listen.
brother, the brother that had the mental stuff. I think he was
Yeah,
losing it at
yeah.
first. All right, so yeah, he was cool. And then
You got two more.
dang, I still gotta have
Yeah,
to.
'cause Chris Tucker, he one of the
Yeah, no, Chris wasn't on it. He wasn't on the list.
baby mustache. Okay, I'm gonna let it go. Never mind. Go ahead.
So Anthony Anderson was dope. We had
Dope.
we had a couple good moments. Sure, he was cool.
Really? Because Anthony, like, I mean, did you chop him up when he had the locks, or just like when he was
Yeah,
faded or something?
regular haircut. I've cut Anthony about 2 or 3 times, and shout out to Stacy Cuts because that's his barber. She put me on to him. Um, Dang, who else? Oh, and Jadena.
Really?
Yeah, he was real cool. I was nervous at first because I didn't know what his vibe was going to be. If he was going to be kind of like cocky. Like when I met him, I cut him about 2 or 3 times too. Like, shoot, I guess I got to add one more point. All right, so yeah, Jadena was dope. Like he caught me on the way. Like he was like chill as I don't know what. He was like one of the homies. Like he was cool. He was cool.
He a gangster, man. I followed you then on IG, man. He seemed dope. You know, you read between the lines, but yeah, I can believe that.
Yeah, he's real cool. And Dwight Howard. Dwight is real chill too.
Really?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I was
Okay, yeah.
when he was in DC playing with the Wizards.
That's love, man. So man, you don't put your clippers on a whole bunch of heads, man. Hey, my mom just texted me real talk. She watching this, and she said, "Can he tell us a celebrity that has a unit that we don't know about? He may spill the beans."
Can't do that.
No, man, you trying to run them hot, so he
I'm
can't
about to
tell
say,
us.
she trying to have me blackballed. Nah, come on, Bob. What you
Hey,
doing?
come on, man. Hey, we need these celebrities. Okay, you may not be able to tell us, but celebrity person A, B, C, whatever list you on, man. If you got a unit, go ahead and come out because what they really gonna do, they gonna help your business. And if the units are good enough for them, they're good enough for us too. But real talk, way, I'm about to. We landed a plane. We at the gate. So at the end of the day, man, real talk. You know, we didn't spend much time talking about just you being a barber and even the unit piece because that's just that's a part of your business, man. But I do want to say, man, thank you because I know that that service is really just changing lives. I know it's not just in enhancing aesthetics and so dudes can go out to the club with a low cut season and a deep wave, but these are not just male units, but you're doing this for women as well. So tell us just a little bit about that, just in case somebody's watching and they don't know the dynamics how this can change your dynamics, man, and change your life.
Oh man, this is why I do what I do, man. Like it's because of the fulfillment that I even get. When I hear people talking about, I have multiple people say, "Listen," and I do women all the time, but like this is the most beautiful I've ever looked at. I feel so beautiful from having this. I talk to the guys, and there've been a couple guys that tear up in my chair after they get it. They're like, "Bro,
Wow.
I was 16 years old." And now they're getting jobs. They will tell me how, listen, because I got hair and my confidence is up, I've got a new job. I got a new girl. You know what I'm saying? Like different things are happening for them. So it's really, man, like that. There's no other feeling that beats that. It's just like knowing that I'm able to help people and to help build their confidence. It's a great feeling, bro. Like honestly, man, it's so dope. And that's what keeps me going. Sometimes like maybe discouraged or distracted sometimes with just life and different things going on, and you even get burnt out sometimes. It's like, oh man, I spend so much time behind a chair doing these people, but at the end of the day, just the impact that it has on them is like the driving force, and knowing that I'm helping other people actually operating and fulfilling my purpose and fulfilling what I'm supposed to do. You know what I mean? So that's what keeps me going.
That's a blessing. Yo, I was following you in the comments on one post, man. So I wanted to ask you if LeBron ever hit you up about getting him right.
LeBron has not, but a lot of NFL and NBA players have, though. But not.
Yeah, that that's about all you can give us,
That's all I can give you. Sorry.
man. Hey, we about to start. I'm gonna go and look. I'm about to see who had a hairline improvement, man.
Oh
Bro,
man,
I studied your work, man. First, it's flawless, bro. It's
thank you.
flawless, man. Hey, Wade, one last thing, man. So here's the other titles I want to put my people on. Here's
Okay.
here's the other titles that I didn't even mention, man. So we
Okay.
got consultant, CEO, investor, musician, business owner, educator, trainer, philanthropist, product developer, brand, man, I'm tired. Brand ambassador, interior designer. I gave you author, fashionista, and a man who loves God, man. You got all this stuff going on. Just leave us with this tidbit, man. If you can say one thing that not just encouraging the fathers that's watching this, but we got mothers. My mom is watching it. This is a pivotal time in our country where, you know, for the average entrepreneur, man, I mean, this is quite the time to create your own space and not just have one stream of income. So just put us up on a little game and tell us how you're able to really do all of this while not losing focus and not losing sight of even like your main product.
Well, honestly, man, it's just you got to like kind of structure out your days, structure out and figure out what is it that you want to do? Like, what is it that what is your goal, your purpose? What are you trying to do? Who's your target audience and all that stuff? So trying to figure that out and figuring out what to actually do, and then just kind of just being strategic, planning out what you're doing throughout the day. I gotta like it's hard trying to like put time into the one business with the health and wellness, and then put time into cutting, and then put time into church stuff because I'm also helping my mom. My mom is a pastor, so helping her do the ministry stuff, and we got to record videos, and then spend time with the family, stuff like that. But it is a lot of like planning and balancing, I guess you could say, that you got to do with this stuff, man. But yeah, it's not easy, but you got to do it. You just got to make it happen.
Yeah.
I thank God for having like multiple income right now. Even the pandemic has been a blessing. I got into a business maybe about a year and a half ago with selling health, wellness, and liquid vitamins and
I saw
detox
that.
stuff. You know what I mean? So once this pandemic kind of hit, things are kind of like taking off really, really, because it's a need. And as business 101, you fulfill a need, you'll always have business. You'll always have, income. And you build that structure, and even building things in place. So like I have, and still am building systems in place that I can make money in my sleep and not be me having to physically be behind a chair or be physically doing something to make money. You know what I mean? So that's the key to even being wealthy, honestly, is building and having systems in place that you have things working for you and you don't have to exert so much energy doing it yourself.
Yeah.
Having a team as well. That's another thing. You got to have a team.
Hey, I know what you're doing. They may not know what you're doing, but I know what you're doing. Because if you want the rest of those tips, because what Wade just really did, he just gave you a little excerpt from the book for free. So if you want to learn more about how to get all that done, man, make sure you check out the Success Factors 12 Keys to Help You Win in Life. It's available on Amazon and I'm sure some other platforms. And of course, it's available on Audible.
Yes, sir.
Hey, wait, I just got a text. Somebody reminded me that his name is Andre.
Andre, yes. His name is Andre. Yeah.
Hey, real quick though, I was joking with you about the units, but man, let's say the average guy, because I know you do celebrity work, but can the average guy, just putting this back out here, can the average guy afford your services, afford a unit? Because there are real men out here who who want to enhance their look and who's dealing with baldness, and I just want you to kind of clear the air and let us know if is this accessible.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, well, it also depends on everybody's threshold. What they feel like expensive is different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But my units, they range anywhere from $2 to about $800. The main one everybody get is that between that $650 range. But yeah, I mean, it just depends on what everybody deems as expensive. Also, I would say the 3 to 4 month unit, which is the main one everybody gets, you could get that one time, and you can do the maintenance yourself at home. So you pretty much spending $650 for three to 4 months, and that's it. It's one time. Now, of course, it'd be best if you do maintenance or go to somebody that can do maintenance, or like you have a barber cut you up or something like that. You know what I mean? Because there are certain things that you're gonna have to do yourself. But everybody's different. I have some people that come to me. They come one time because a lot of people, they fly in. They come from different states and countries and stuff like that, and so they'll fly in and they can't always come back for the maintenance right back. But they'll find somebody in their area or they'll figure out how to do them themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So everybody's different. And then I got some clients that come every 2 weeks, you know what I mean, or once a month to do certain things, to do maintenance. So, like I said, everybody's different.
Well, I'm trying to look out for the fellas, man, because Father's Day is coming up too. So you may have some ladies in the dude's life who actually want to put them on, man. So let them know where they can find you, Wade.
Wade the Barber on all platforms. WadeTheBarber.com. That's how you book with me. WadeTheBarber.com. Or well, not or. Don't ask for no appointment on Instagram. So Instagram is at Wade the Barber. All right. So
yeah,
use more things or just I have a lot of pictures on Instagram, so you want to check out some stuff. Go there. All right.
Yeah. Hey Wade, man, it's been so real, man. You are a blessing, bro. I hope that you stay blessed. I pray that your businesses remain successful, that they remain safe during all this time, man. Hoping that you stay strong for your beautiful wife and for your daughter that's on her way here, man. And just thank you for representing, man, something to aspire to, man. Strength, positivity, all of that. If you didn't know, if you're a master barber, I'm a master gasser. So if you're coming on the platform, I'm here to gas you up. So just know that without a shadow of a doubt. It's been so good, man. I appreciate you, dog.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for having me, man.
For sure. All right, y'all. So you've been tuned in to Fatherhood is Dope, the podcast. Of course, if you're watching live, then you're watching live. I appreciate it. And of course, man, you can check out the podcast on Apple Podcasts and just about all platforms that stream podcasts. So just search for Fatherhood is Dope. Of course, you can find my man at Wade the Barber on all platforms, and you can find at Fatherhood is Dope on all platforms. I'm your guy, Aaron McGee. It's been so real. Don't forget to like the page, like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and download, do all of that jazz, share it with your friends. You know how you do when you find something that you like. All right, it's been real. Fatherhood is Dope. Peace. Wade, I'm gonna hit you up on IG, man. I appreciate you, fam.
All right, bro. My pleasure, bro.
Yeah, for sure.